Hey, what's going on, everyone? Hedgey here, and we are just out taking a lovely fall ride. It is mid-October. Temperature's around 70 degrees, and it is gorgeous out here. Using the new GoPros, 10 on the helmet, 9 on the fairing. I am hoping that we get some good justice to some of these colors out here. I've even put on some ND filters, so hopefully we get a little bit better footage. Leaves are starting to change. For the most part, they've gone from green to sickly yellow. And I don't know if they're going to show up here or not. Everything really is still green. I've noticed some trees have already turned and dropped all their leaves. I've got a maple tree in my house. Pretty much everything was dropped beginning mid-September. My other big maple just starting to change color. So how are y'all doing? Taking out these last few chances here before the snow comes to ride? That's what I'm doing. Got some video ideas that I wanted to record, so I figured, let's just get out today. Had nothing, for once, had nothing going on. So I'm just gonna try to get out today and record a couple videos, get some in the backlog for when the weather does change and get crappy. Realistically, I should be home editing and taking care of some stuff around the house, but really just couldn't pass up the opportunity to come out and ride. So not a whole lot to talk about. I'm just kind of out riding and just wanted to say hello. Just trying to enjoy these last few days. There are some bikes out today. It's like number 7 or 8 today. I've only been on the road about 10 minutes. Which way to go? Which way to go? Which way to go? You know what? I haven't done around Canisius Lake in a while. We're gonna head down that way. It's been a couple of years since I've done the loop around the lake. At least not since I moved to Rochester, so. And of course, I've got to be doing this right when school's getting out, so we're probably gonna hit some bus traffic. Yay! Oh well. Got the camera gear again. See if I actually stop and use it this time. Have a nasty habit of grabbing my gear and then just sits in the bike. All summer long I've gone out for rides with the intention of taking some pictures and doing some photo editing and actually using Instagram. Instead, what do? Sit on it and upload some pictures of West Point from my trip down there. It's alright. I've actually been on social media since social media first came out. That includes MySpace. Yes, that is right. I used MySpace shortly after it came out, signed up for that. So yes, I was on MySpace before MySpace was Music Space. When Facebook came out, it was only select colleges, I guess, were invited to be part of this networking thing. My school was one of the first ones to be part of it. So yes, I have been on Facebook since before Facebook was public, or for public use. I was on Instagram for what the heck's going on here? Well, that's either tractor down or semi ran into tractor. One of the two. As I was saying, I was on Instagram before Instagram was owned by Facebook. Heck, I was on Twitter shortly after it came out too. And still never really use anything to like they were intended, or even now what they're intended for, or how everybody uses them. Unfortunately, I've just had more important things on my mind, higher priorities. But now that I'm trying to actually do this a little bit more quote-unquote professionally, I mean, I am an amateur at this. I just realized that I created this channel and posted my first video like 5 years ago. And on my channel, I've got about as many videos as some people that do in a year. So I want to get better at this. I take a lot of flack for spending money on camera equipment, editing software, cameras. Oh my god, the cameras. And they're like, why do you do this? You don't make any money at it. You know, you're just wasting your money. But to be perfectly honest, I've wasted a heck of a lot more money on a lot less. So it makes me happy. I know some YouTubers out there, you know, they do their videos for the sake of their audience. They try to make videos that their audience will want to do. Some YouTubers have multiple channels, and they've got one specific channel that's just for them. Tons of followers. The videos they put on there are for them. Kind of like a memory book. Quite honestly, I still have no idea what I want this channel to be about. I started out documenting riding. But I can only ride about 7 months a year if I'm lucky. And then everything just sits in a box for the winter, and then it takes me months to get back into it. It's kind of one thing I want to try to do this winter. Hopefully the schedule at work will get a little bit easier, a little bit lighter. The other thing, I just have to push myself to make the time. I normally get home from work exhausted, go straight to bed. I wake up and spend hours doing absolutely nothing, or stuff I should have done a week ago. So I need to get better on a schedule for myself. Okay. So what kind of tips and tricks do you guys use for your Twitter accounts and your Instagram accounts? Because I have no clue. Things have changed so much over the years since I first got them and been using them on a regular basis that I'm completely lost. Like, I watch the Instagram stories. You know, I have no idea how to even post those myself, or Facebook stories. I think my last set of stuff I did it accidentally. I still have no idea how I did it. Ooh. As I said, I'm just still trying to figure out this YouTube stuff. I watch it all the time. That's pretty much all I watch. My day doesn't start until I've had my pot of coffee and about 2 hours worth of YouTube. Pretty sad, I know. Once again, I could use that time better, you know, editing videos or knocking off projects. But with that being said, what kind of content do you guys want to see, either here on YouTube, or what kind of content would you like to see me post on Instagram or talk about on Twitter? For the most part, I know I've posted one political video. You're not going to see too much political content from me. And unfortunately, almost everything nowadays in the media is politically charged. You can't make any type of post without, or talk about anything without somebody talking about left or right. So you're really not going to get my opinions on stuff. Even when I do have a strong opinion about it, I tend to keep it to myself. But other than that, what do you want to see? Bike related. I've got an idea for a cooking video. So that is something I enjoy doing. I enjoy grilling and cooking. But when you live on your own and have a different schedule than all your friends, it is really hard to kind of cook for people, and I'm not a big fan of just cooking for myself. I know I've got some video ideas with like gear and talking about my motorcycle here. Some of those videos are what I'm actually out to record today. But what do you guys want to see? I mean, if you want to hear or see short videos or short Instagram stuff with stupid dad jokes, let me know. Got a bunch of them. So speaking of work, hopefully we got our schedule and we got our roster completely filled here over the winter. I've got some plans for some vacation trip ideas that I want to do next spring and next summer. But yeah, other than that, I'm kind of running out of stuff to talk about here. I'm gonna try to figure out a place to stop and get my head collected for the next set of videos. And if you want to see the videos coming out and see what I talk about, hit that subscribe button. And just for the heck of it, if you like the idea of me figuring shit out, give me a thumbs up. And we'll see you next time. Later.